10 years of a hiatus, he's coming back to the stage, and you'll see that story tonight. But first, we'll go down to East West Studios in Hollywood. I'm going to sit down with Serj Tankian, the frontman for Grammy Award-winning group System of a Down, political activist. He's got a new solo record, and we hung out. It was beautiful.
Sorry to keep you waiting, my brother.
No waiting at all, man. It's all good.
I love it. I'm so glad to be able to talk to you about this, the music.
Thank you.
It's so good to see you.
How
One of my
been?
favorite artists. Very good, thank you. Imperfect Harmonies is the record. The cover of the album's great. Did you try and pull off this suit on tour? It's like a white suit with like mud or something.
It's a white suit with a lot of black paint on it, but yeah, it looks like mud. And I did try to pull it off on tour, and it was summertime in Europe, and it was warm as hell.
How was it? You just got back from Europe?
Yeah, just got back from Europe. I was, we did a full month of headliners. And some, you know, a bunch of festivals, the European festivals.
One of those festivals, you know, we've failed at that for years. Just recently, I think, with Coachella and Bonnaroo, there's some really Burning Man. There's some good things happening here in the States, but they've been happening in Europe for a long time. What do you think of the European festivals? I
think they're great. I think it's awesome having, you know, a number of stages and all sorts of music, diverse music. You know, you've got a DJ in one of the tents, and you've got electronic music, you've got orchestral music, you've got, you know. Do you notice it
from the fans, from the stage? Do you see that sort of diversity?
They watch it all, like they're into it all. I mean, I think the U.S. is a bit more, how do I call it, genre kind of loyal, and Europe is more artist loyal.
Oh, cool.
So festivals haven't worked here as well as they should, but I want to see more festivals in the U.S., like the European model.
How do you like this whole solo thing? It's your second solo album. I mean, you produce them, you write them, you're responsible for it. Do you like the idea that I'm the only cook in this kitchen?
How do you like having your own show, Carson?
I love it. I love it. I can tell these guys where to go. There's so much orchestral music on this. How do you do this live? You don't have a 40-piece orchestra, I'd imagine, touring with you.
Right. No, that would be awesome, but that's a huge budget. So what we do is we take the band, the FCC, the rock band that plays with me on tour, and we also hire 8 extra classical players per show from each of the cities.
Local hires?
Yeah. Yeah, we get them usually from their symphonic orchestras, you know, their national orchestras, and we get one rough rehearsal backstage with my pianist and them, and then take them out on stage, and sometimes they're amazing, and sometimes they suck.
Oh, the people, the hires?
Well, yeah, I mean, depending on, you know, who hired them.
Where you are, what country you're in.
Most of the 8 pieces that we got in Europe were really great, you know. Some of the best were in Austria and Belgium. Armenia, we played Armenia for the first time.
They better be good in Armenia.
They were really good, really good.
Tell me about the song Yes, It's Genocide.
Yes, It's Genocide. I wrote it in New Zealand. It's my first song that I've ever written in Armenian. I was reading Robert Fisk's War for Civilization, and he had a chapter about the Armenian genocide. It was very moving, and so I just, you know, kind of got overwhelmed, sat at the piano and wrote the song.
If you don't mind, I'd like to play Yes, It's Genocide down just a little bit to hear some of it, if you don't mind.
Hey, Sam. Thanks.
Tell me a little bit about the great crime.
Well, the genocide itself occurred during World War I. It was perpetrated by the Ottoman Empire, the predecessors of modern-day Turkey, and 1.5 million perished, 1.5 million Armenians, Greeks, Assyrians perished. Until today, you know, Turkey has not played its part and taken up responsibility for committing the crime, and spends millions of dollars a year in disinformation campaigns in our capital, in capitals around the world. The reason that Turkey denies its genocide, its involvement in genocide, is because if it does take responsibility for it, then it's got a lot to pay for. You know, that's a lot of responsibility to take, and they haven't been ready to take it.
It's almost been 100 years, right? I mean, at this point, you would think they would step up to the plate.
It's just a matter of time. The truth, you can only conceal it for so long.
You know, your voice has always been so so powerful as an extra additive of the music, from System to Elect to now. There's something exceptionally haunting about your voice on Yes, It's Genocide. And what I love about it, as somebody who's attempting to get educated over what happened in World War I, is that musically it feels like the haunting souls that have yet to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
You know?
That's exactly it. You got it.
There's something sort of screaming from the past, if you will. Is there any sort of haunting intention?
That's really intuitive, dude, because you hit it on the head. Because it's not such a political song. The title is political, but the lyrics...
Can you say some of the words from the song, because I don't know the translation?
It's quite simple. It says, I wanna die for your fears, I wanna die for your horror, I wanna die for your life, I wanna die for your death. And it just keeps on repeating over and over again.
Oh, it's a beautiful song.
Thanks.
How empowering does it feel to have the gift of music, to be able to write a song and play it all over the world?
It feels great to be able to share your thoughts and feelings, but when you're writing the song, when you're sitting at the piano, it's just you. And it's that inspiration. It's very personal.
I bet.
You know.
Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, Serj. It's an incredible record, and congratulations on it.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks
for the interview, and it's great to see you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Serj. Imperfect Harmonies is out now. Great solo record. I really just enjoy my time talking to a guy like that who's just got his act together. We're going to take a break. When we get back, the spotlight is on Ben Weasel. It's a terrific story, one I hope that you'll stick around for. And also the music tonight right here. Live Nation's Wiltern Theater. Broken Bells is on Last Call after this.